You know why we're here.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.
Alright, so it's cold, it's rainy, but we're in the Windy City. One of the things is when they announced this lottery for the GoFest tickets, they said, we'll make it so everyone has a shot to, attend. I think they kind of reduced that, but, it's at least honest this time. It's not somebody with some kind of software glitch or bot that's able to just gobble up all the tickets and nobody can go. However, them forcing you to go to certain days, well, this is something that they really don't have control over, and that's the weather. It's cold, it's rainy, but we're still going to make this happen. Wish I could have gone Friday. Sunday would have been cool too. Happy Father's Day. Alright, so we're here. This is it. This is early in the morning. They say there's, 16,000 as of 4 p.m. yesterday being Friday. So yeah, let's get right into it. We got welcome trainers. It's almost 9 o'clock. In game, you can't see anything yet. They make you wait till it's 9. This Team Valor. I will be present. So they're calling for rain today. It hasn't happened yet, so hopefully things go in my favor. Hydration station, I need to remember where that's at.
I was trying to catch it, I couldn't catch it, but I'll hold my phone out, and I'm finally I abandoned it so I could take their picture, and then I couldn't find them again.
Probably walked away with it.
Probably one of the prettiest places in this park. Traded 2 Carnivines, had to get rid of those, native to North Carolina, so got that out of the way. But yeah, there's several tasks here. There's catch 5 water, catch 5 ghost, fairy, etc. So that's like 2 of 5 for getting the Jirachi. See you in the next part. Got this majestic looking fountain, and I'm pretty sure I'm not capturing it in all of its glory, but just when I thought I was where I had needed to be, a gentleman said, no, there's much more to the park. You've got to go past this cool looking fountain here, and that's where you're going to get more of the specific types of Pokemon that you needed. I think I just got all the water types that I needed. Now I'm looking for more fairy types, and then we're going to go here for what I actually really wanted to see. So let's try to get a closer view of this. Pokestop background. Got some strong wind out here too. So yeah, a lot of you saying people don't play Pokemon anymore. The Fairy Garden, I'd be remiss if I didn't get that. They made it look like it's the Garden of Eden or something like that, but we'll see how much more footage I can get with it being rainy. people everywhere. Sandy desert looks like it turned into the muddy desert. Just finished task, I think 2 out of 5, so now we're on the third one. The bad news is, if you've got the AR, that's a problem for you, or not the ability to, use that on your phone, not going to be able to do it. View real quick.
I mean, you guys can still play.
Alright, so I was in line for trainer tips, and they've got a thunderstorm. It's not happening yet, it's not even raining, but they pretty much told everybody that they're delaying it and kicking us out, or they're recommending we leave, so we'll see what happens soon.
Event organizers are monitoring weather conditions, and the event will reopen as soon as severe conditions have passed, and it is safe. Once again, calmly head to the nearest exit. We have secured locations for you to congregate at
Where's trainer tips? Don't fly away. So we're out here on the trainer tips line. Not really much of a line anymore. We were out here waiting for Nick, but we didn't make it in the nick of time. We'll just have to see him next time. I mean, if there's a next time. It's just how life works sometimes. You don't get everything you want. You get rained out.
Go Stadium, open tournament tomorrow at noon, just south of Grand Park.
Hold on. 3, go ahead.
Hi, Pokemon Go High Point. See you soon, maybe.
Alright, thank you.
Well, the network is not as screwed up as last year. That's the difference, I guess, which is a good thing. Good job, Niantic.
Yeah. I was able to get the Jirachi right before they sent us out.
Yeah.
Or you probably had it earlier days ago, maybe
Yeah,
Thursday.
Yeah. Alright.
How many unknowns did you get?
I don't know, I go plus everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you for your time. I
Alright, no
appreciate
problem,
it.
man.
This concludes it. We're meeting up at the Buckingham Fountain. Evidently a Team Rocket photo bomb once everybody shows up here. So for those of you who were here Saturday and enjoyed the windy, now cloudy city of Chicago, June 22nd it continues, so stay tuned for that. Alright, real quick, we're back, or I'm back at the house. Excuse my messy room. Just wanted to add a couple things. I had a fantastic time. There were parts of it where, obviously, where they kicked everybody out of the event, I was losing it. You could probably see it in my face. I mean, an unrelated note, health-wise, I think I might need to go to the hospital. I felt like a couple of my toes and my right foot here start swelling up the longer I stood. We probably waited maybe 2 hours or so in that line before, they let us back, or I'm sorry, it was a 2-hour wait when they kicked us out, but it felt like I was standing in line for almost 2 hours additionally too, just waiting for the meet and greet, the autographs and everything. And all that negativity, that anger, it was like getting to me. I was hunched over like, oh man, I might actually die right here on the field. How messed up would that be? All I could hear was the, Alanis Morissette song in my head. Some of you don't know who that is. Some of you do. You get the reference. But yeah, it was like rain on your wedding day, free ride. No, like rain on your Go Fest day. Free ride when you don't want to play. Rare spawn that you just got in a trade. And who would have thought, okay, I'll stop. But what they did do, Niantic got the influencers. I don't like that word at all. Just call them YouTubers. I'll talk about what I didn't like in another video coming up soon, so stay tuned. But they gave us this poster signed by everybody. So, I don't necessarily follow everybody on here. I'm familiar with them all, but that was a nice gesture, but not the same as meeting everybody in person and, letting them know, how they've impacted your life. Watching Trainer Tip's video, he was asking people, hey, give me a letter, write me something. And I had a letter for him the year before last, but some of the guys that went to GoFest, they couldn't get up with him for whatever reason and didn't get him my letter. Now, I know I wrote it to him, and at this point I'm looking like, Stan from the Eminem video. But I just wanted to let him know, hey, you've been a positive impact, on my life and in this community. I'm able to do what I'm able to do in High Point, North Carolina, helping out, the homeless and raising money for charity just off the strength of, hey, man, let's make this more than just a game. Let's make this, something that I can be a vessel for, good things and good works. And I owe it all to him. So one more thing. Wanted to shout out Brandon Ton. Hope I said that right. The event, I had already got Jirachi right as they were kicking us out. You can see part of it where I was keep flicking the balls as they're, shortly after. What you didn't see is the cops coming to kind of escort people out. I'm trying not to make more bad jokes, but as they're trying to kick us out, I'm still trying to get the Jirachi, and they actually turned the game off. So shortly after I caught Jirachi, or I should say right before, like you couldn't see anything. So I don't think I could catch him because they turned the game off. But right as we left the area, you could still see everything else. You just couldn't see what was inside the park. So what I mean by that is the rest of the city still had their stops and gyms, even though there was a lightning storm. But the actual event, because they didn't want to get sued, I guess, they just hit a kill switch, and everything was gone. So outside of GoFest, I got my Jirachi. But I digress. Brandon, he got my spirits back up. And he was there incognito. I guess he didn't have like one of the influencer deals or what have you. And, he was just doing his own thing. And I just happened to spot him because I saw some Trainer Tips videos. Know him through that. And that was awesome. That got my spirits up. What I really wanted to was, somebody give, a shout out to those back home, and, we accomplished that. Had I not been so nervous, he probably would have been cool with like an actual full-on interview, and I didn't get that. He teased coming here. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't know. I'm just forever thankful for that. So Brandon, if you are watching, I really appreciate that. I'll remember that for the rest of my days. Christina, I met you there. You let me use your charger in the line. You had a lot of little gifts for everybody. If you're watching this, send me a message. I can maybe mail this back to you if you care. If not, thank you for it. To the rest of you, I appreciate your time and watching. And it's one of those labors of love where I'm learning that, the editing of the video might take longer than the actual video, but this one is getting better. My recommendation is if you can get a nice camera, get one. And I'm going to leave it at that. Like, comment, subscribe as always. And the irony is, it rained and they let us stay, but once it was dry, they kicked us out. I mean, who would have thought? That figures. An old man turned 98. He won the lottery, died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free